Hi there. I'm Dr. Finnius. Nice to meet you. Judging from your notes here, it looks like you're in for just a basic checkup, right? Okay. Okay, so you'll be attending the Yule Ball then. Okay, yeah, so we like to give all of the visitors just a kind of a quick medical exam to make sure that they don't have anything that might spread through the crowd, because it can be quite an event with a rather high attendance. So, and you're all right with that? Okay, good. No, nothing is going to hurt. At the end, we will give you just a brief immunization. It's to kind of safeguard you against some of the viruses that we have here in the wizarding world. And I'll tell you a little bit more about that once we get to the end, okay? But even that's completely painless. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just going to get some basic information from you and ask you some questions. That way I can kind of gauge what route I should take the exam. Can I get your full name, please? Perfect. And your date of birth? And your home address, please. That was 2 hours. Okay, great. And have you had any major medical illnesses in the recent years, so maybe the past 5 years? Okay. And how about any medications that you're currently on? Alright. That's not working. I usually use one of those kind of voice-activated pens, but today I thought I'd get back to basics. My voice-activated pen has been a little strange lately anyway. It's been on the fritz. Been scribbling out things I haven't even been saying, which is a bit problematic. And have you had any surgeries? Okay. Now, what is your kind of background? So, in terms of genetics, are you part fairy, part... Okay, so you're half wizard. Or witch, whatever the case may be. Okay. Yeah, I don't need to know if it's necessarily on your mother or father's side. That's not a problem. So no mermaid blood, giant blood, elf blood, anything of that nature. Okay. That just kind of tells me what I need to look out for in the exam. For instance, if you have even a little bit of mer blood in you, I might have to do a gill examination or check webbing and stuff like that. You know, webbed feet, yeah. Or even sometimes if you're a little bit, even half mer blood, you might have a tail, involved. So I just like to double check. And now, when was the last time you had a medical examination? And did that cover everything? Was it kind of... Okay. So your eyes, your ears, the whole 9 yards? Okay, great. Perfect. Okay. So as we go along, I'm probably just going to be jotting down some more notes here on my clipboard. But other than that, kind of done with the questions for now. So what I'm going to do is just kind of check your eyes and your ears, and then I'll kind of give your head the once-over and check your heart rate, things like that, your pulse, and then I'll give you that immunization I was talking about, okay? Sounds great. So I'll start with the eyes. So I'm going to have you just look straight forward. Oh, let me get all my utensils and things ready, okay? Yeah, I'm going to wash my hands real quick too. I forgot. Well, yeah, normally we already have a protecting layer over our hands. It's sort of a magical trick that we physicians use. But I always like to do that extra measure and wash my hands. All right. All right, ready to go. So I'm going to have you look straight forward for me, and I'm just going to shine a light in your eyes and make sure that your pupils are dilating correctly, things like that, okay? The right eye first. Perfect. Looks good. Left eye. All right. Terrific. Everything looks great there. Then I'm going to go on either ear. So we'll start with the left ear. Just going to kind of look in the air and see, make sure there's no inflammation or irritation of any sort. Great. And now the right ear. Okay. All right, now I'm going to have you do is just go ahead and lay back a little bit for me on the table here. I'm just going to kind of palpate your stomach here to make sure that everything is in working order and there are no abnormalities. Okay, yeah, this is just to check your various organs there and your digestion. Any blockages, things of that nature. All right, perfect. Now, tell me, have you had any problems recently with your magical abilities at all? Problems casting spells or defending against spells, things like that? No? Okay, good. All right. Go ahead and sit back up for me. Okay, now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to check your heart rate. So I'll just need you to sit up for me, and I do this just with my wand, essentially. I don't need a stethoscope, so no, you don't have to worry about the cold metal on your skin. So I'll have you just take a deep breath in. You might feel a warm sensation just from the wand. It's kind of checking your stats for me. Okay. Great. Take another deep breath in. And one more time for me. Fantastic. You seem fit as a fiddle, if I do say so myself. I'm going to have you stretch out your right arm for me and flip it over so that I can have access to the underside of your wrist. Great. And I'm just going to put my fingers here, they're nice and warm, and take your pulse real quick. think I have all the information I need. What I'll be doing is, as I've been taking notes, I've been essentially filling out your medical clearance certificate. So you'll just bring this with you to the Yule Ball, and along with your invitation, and you'll be granted access to Hogwarts during the festivities. So, yeah. Well, we didn't used to do these medical exams for the visitors until about 2 decades ago, when we had an outbreak of linguistic virus, and it was quite chaotic. Of course, it's not a fatal illness, but it was quite problematic and a bit confusing. So we started doing this, and believe it or not, I have caught several different illnesses while people have been in here who intended to go to the Yule Ball, and I was able to remedy the problems beforehand so that we didn't have a little epidemic on our hands, a Yule epidemic. So, yeah. Okay, so I'll be giving you the immunization now, so let me prepare that. It's just with this needle, essentially, it's not inserted into your skin, it just goes right over your skin. So there's not actually a needle, it's more like a sensor, and it goes into your bloodstream that way, through your pores, kind of at a high velocity so that it does circulate quite quickly. And so what I'll do is, I'll go ahead and prepare it for you. And this is essentially for, it safeguards against St. Mungo's wart virus, which was discovered by our founder, hippogriff disease, and what was the last one? I always forget the last one it safeguards against. Oh, hippopotamus virus. Now, hippopotamus virus basically is an enlargement of the body, so it's just not a good thing at all to deal with. You swell up, and rather nasty disease. The hippogriff is, you essentially turn into a hippogriff of sorts. You grow talons, things like that, sometimes wings and sometimes not. Feathers are usually involved. And the St. Mungo's warts, it's, as it sounds, you basically develop warts pretty much all over your body that are very hard to get rid of, and if not caught in time, they do start sprouting flowers and different types of foliage. So yeah, those are all kind of things you want to be careful for, and those are things that have been kind of prevalent here in the past few years. Hence, they are in the immunization kind of package that we do. So I'll go ahead and put this up against your skin, and just count to 5, and it'll be ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. You've been quite a sport. I appreciate just being calm and composed during all of this. Sometimes I get people that are a bit skittish and it makes things difficult, but it's nice to have a patient. Okay, let me just fill out this form and sign it for you. Perfect. You are good to go, and I hope that you enjoy the Yule Ball and the rest of your stay here in Hogsmeade, for that matter. Okay, it was great meeting you. You come back and see me if you have any problems.